Welcome everybody. Bob Ross is here today too. So we'll see how he does. He's ready for class. We'll see how he does with MoveLab today. So welcome to the last installment of MoveLab for this particular series. And as I dropped into the chat, we'll be back in January for another 6-week series, and we have our last stress reset class tomorrow. So as I mentioned in the chat, this is integration week. So well, it's a little late now, I'm on the mat. So we're just gonna do what I wanna do today. I thought what we would do for this class in integration week, on Tuesday, we kind of covered how some of these MoveLab concepts apply or integrate into more historical fitness modalities and exercises. And today we're going to play with another play scenario, kind of referencing last week, of how these MoveLab experiences can sort of expand and become different ways to express yourself, different tricks, different fun movement things you can do. I'm hoping that we end up leaving class today feeling more like children and less like adults. So if you have been with me on MoveLab, some of this stuff will be very, very familiar. And if you are new to MoveLab, may the odds be in your favor and just do what you can do today and make sense out of whatever you can make sense out of. If you want to know more, we're going to have what we have. I think it's like 48 videos already on YouTube, and this series will hopefully be up by the end of this month or beginning of January on our YouTube channel. So as always, there's no wrong way to move. Just follow your intuition, listen to your inner wisdom, and move how your body feels like it wants to move today. What is the point of showing up today? Why? Where do you want to be at the end of this class? What do you want to learn? How do you want to grow? And let that be the guiding light for how you choose or don't choose to move. We're going to start off with our breathing exercises, go right into just a few nervous system warm-ups today, and then get right into our movement. And I'm sure Bob Ross will have something to say at some point because he's a puppy. So here we go. We're going to do our 4-7-8 breath work today, and then get right into that nervous system warm-up. So 4-7-8, inhale to a count of 4, holding our breath for a count of 7, exhaling for a count of 8, ideally in through the nose, out through the mouth. If that feels like too much, just breathe. I'll do the counting, you do the breathing. So deep inhale to prepare, exhale, and everyone together is going to inhale to a count of 4, 3, 2, hold your breath, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just inhale and exhale. Bring your hands together, get them nice and warm. You got a puppy, navigate your way around your puppy. Place your nice warm hands onto the front of your throat. Let Bob give you a kiss. And just breathe into that. You're going to just keep holding your throat, just letting that warmth sort of sink in, relax, settle, as I try to settle my puppy so we can have a class today. From there, right hand is going to go onto left side of your throat. Big heavy hand draws to middle. as your face looks to the left. And then other side, left hand draws to middle. Then your right hand draws to middle. And then your left hand draws to middle. Go ahead and place both hands onto your chest. Just do like a little tapping. Maybe that tapping wants to go down into your belly. Of course, Bob has been asleep all morning long. And now that it's class time, he has decided it's bite daddy time. That slapping can go down the arm. Oh, Bob. Go to the other side. Why don't you come over here, Bob? Be over here now. This could just be a stop and watch the show class today. Good. Kind of just slapping all over the place. That can become a shake, huh, Bob? Just a little shake. Shaking, shaking, shaking. Let it kind of shake everything out, and then slide your legs straight. Take both hands onto the front of your legs and just stretch forward and back up. Bob's gonna chew my toes now. I like to imagine my hands have become paintbrushes, and they are my favorite color for today. And that is going to paint my legs as I go forward and back. Bob, please. Forward and back. Back of the legs, top of the legs, inside, outside of the legs. And then just sit comfortably. We're going to go into our seaweed spine, just rocking right and left, right and left. You could pretend that your spine has become seaweed, and from the tailbone all the way up through the neck spine. It's like, is it as limber? Is it as movable? Is it as relaxed as seaweed in the current? Or if you're not a visual person, just rocking right butt cheek, left butt cheek, and letting the horizon line shift and move. And then lastly, find your own personal center. Let your head relax down. Rock it right and left. Right and left. Right and left. As it goes left, maybe look over your shoulder and take an inhale. Over to the right, over your shoulder, take an inhale. To the left. And to the right. One more, each side. To the left and to the right. Good. Find your center and then go ahead and lie all the way down on the ground. I have no idea how this one's gonna go. So we're gonna lie all the way down. Hey, Bob, come over here, please. Laying all the way down. Go ahead and push up and back down. Remember, conceptually in MoveLab, we are playing with the idea that in order to go up, something's got to go down. So I push down with my arms and my feet to lift and then relax on the way back down. It's creating a relationship with the floor. In order to go up, something's got to go down, which is going to be important for today, and all the way back down. Going up and all the way down. Two more, up, all the way back down. Bring your knees towards your chest and just rock left and rock right. Good, and rocking left and rocking right. I'm not going to demo it for you today. Rocking to the left. Can you go all the way to the left? Rocking over to the right, all the way to the right. And to the left and to the right. Now find your center. Instead of rocking left and right, let's see how this goes. We're going to rock forward and back. If you got a puppy, go ahead and grab your puppy. Rocking all the way back, all the way up, all the way back, all the way up. Rocking back and forth, just kind of going over some of those foundational movements to MoveLab. And we'll explore and play where they go as soon as this one settles down, which is hopefully any minute. Forward and back. Then lying on your back, bring your knees into your chest, bring your forehead to your knees, hold on tight And from that, make yourself into the smallest little shape you can make yourself. Then change your mind and spread out. Go big. Make yourself the biggest shape you can make yourself. Go big and go little. Go big and go little. Go big and go little. Go big, go little. It's just making a big shape with your body, making a little shape with your body. Then from there, you can begin to play, rocking to the left. Make a great big shape. Make the little shape, rock to the right. Go big, make a little shape. Go to the left. Go big, make a little shape. Rocking right and left. Just going big, going little. Getting ready for surprises, playing right and left. Now, if that's comfortable for you, stay rocking to the right, stay rocking to the left, making big and little shapes as I play with my dog and teach class. Or you could change your mind and rock forward and back, making a big shape, making a little shape. It might look like rocking back, little shape, coming up, very big shape, going back, little shapes, and big shapes and little shapes. Now, as you go through that, play with it. Go, well, can I stay little and rock forward and back? How little can I be as I teeter back and forth and back and forth? Or could you stay big and go back and forth and back and forth? Maybe when you come up and balance on your two sit bones, you try to go little, and as you rock and roll backwards, you go big. So many different variations to consider and play with. And as you go with that, maybe you even begin to incorporate rocking right and left with rolling forward and back. Meaning, what does it feel like to roll down the right side of your back as you go forward and back, or the left side? Can you balance on just the right sit bone or the left sit bone? Good. Then from there, let's even play more. So probably you've mastered by now some version of balancing out on your sits bones. Instead, what if we balanced out on our shoulder blades? And I want to be really clear when I'm teaching this. You are your own personal authority. This is not me advocating for you to balance on your neck or your head. This is me advocating for you to figure out how to balance on your shoulder blades. So if you're like, I don't think I can do that, maybe just keep doing the butt thing. Or you can go back, let me get rid of a puppy, go back, balance, and then come up. Balancing backwards, and then coming up. Balancing backwards, stay back there. Can you make a little shape while you're back there on your shoulders? Can you make a big shape while you're back there on your shoulders? Roll back up to your two sit bones and go, well, can I have access to big and little shapes here? Then onto your shoulders, big and little shapes. Onto your sit bones, big and little shapes. Can you figure out a way to roll right sit bone to right shoulder blade, or right sit bone to left shoulder blade, or left to right, or left to left? Good. Good. From there, here we go. Hey, Bob, I need you to behave for just a moment. Just a moment. Here we go. If you can roll from butt cheek one side to that sided shoulder blade, we have a trick we can turn that into. We can go all the way back and roll all the way over. I said at the beginning of this is not about the tricks. This is about how the tools I've been practicing. Can they go somewhere else? We figured out how they went into lunges and squats and push-ups on Tuesday. Make it into a rollover now. I'm going to guide you there. Just begin to roll forward and back. Butt cheeks to shoulder blades. Then explore, do I have access to big and little shapes here? If I do I have access to being, does it feel more comfortable to roll to my right or my left sit bone? Which side is better? If I can do that, can I go so much that I roll somersault over and land on hands and knees? Then come back and try again. How about on the other side? If you've been doing the right side, what about the left side? We're gonna see how this one goes. I'm sure if you pay attention, you're gonna see a little puppy having a panic attack there in a moment. But let's play with this, just so I can break this down for you. We're gonna roll back, roll to the right shoulder, and then come back. Roll back, left shoulder, and then back. You have to have the concept of big and little shapes, because otherwise you're gonna go back, you're gonna have a freak out moment. You're gonna go, where are my arms, where are my legs, what am I gonna do with this? But as you go back, you can brace. I'll show you from this side. I can roll back, my hand can support a leg, and I can go all the way over. I can do it to the right or the left. Give that a go a couple more times. From there, you're here. You can go down, weight bear into your right shoulder, and come all the way back over. Right to left, left to right. Just give it a try. Figuring out what components of this are the trickiest and what from MoveLab, this is interesting to you, what from MoveLab can help you explore and play there. Good. In on hands and knees. However you get there, you get there. From there, right arm, left leg, take one step forward, and then come back. Left arm, right leg, take one step forward, and come back. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg, just forward and back. If you've got that, you can try the crawling and the back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Monitoring, do right and left sides go together? And if not, if there's a side that's disorganized, disrupted, how is that in reference to what you just experienced in the rolling? Is it, it's harder for me to organize right arm, left leg, if they kind of want to go separate from one another. And that shows up in the rolling. So practicing organizing the two sides of your body. Then you can come back and see if you can roll to that side. All the way up. Going back again, see if you can go to that hard side. And all the way up. So that the tool, that the experience, the trick becomes a diagnostic tool and a way to begin to organize right and left sides of the body. And then check it out. How is that organizing itself now? Meaning, are right and left sides talking better to one another? And if so, can we turn that crawl, that super foundational movement pattern, into more of an exercise experience? Here's how. Starting here, begin to lift. Left knee, put it back down. Right knee, put it back down. Left knee, put it back down. Right knee, put it back down. From there, can you lift both knees? So that both knees are trying to hover and lift at the same time. Hi, Mom. Hi. Lifting your knees, putting them down. Lift and down. Lift and down. And you have choices. You can just do the crawl thing if that feels the best for you today. You can just do the single knee, or you can do both knees. And notice how that is core work, which is like the most requested thing in any fitness class. Come on, Bob. Now, from there, you could do the crawl with both knees lifted. That might look like, well, we'll see if I get to do it today. Hey, Bob, do you want to be good for just a moment? The answer is probably no. Okay, now, hey, could you sit? You want to show them how good you sit? Hey, sit. Oh, thank you. Good job, Bob. Left, right, left, right. So just hovering your knees and seeing if you can crawl, knees barely hovered across the mat and backwards. Across the mat and backwards. Good. And then settle. Just sit and relax. Notice which side was easier to organize, right or left sides? How is that in reference to what you've discovered in the rolling practice? What do you need to work on from MoveLab? And how does that show up in your everyday life? Meaning, do you have shoulder issues on that side? Is that your weaker side over there? How does that show up for you? And how else could you work on it versus ignoring it? How can you create comfort and intrigue in that body part through some of the foundations of MoveLab and where they go? Hi, are we ready? Let's go back into the crawling thing. Hey, go get your toy. Go get it. Go get it. He's not gonna get it today. Now he's riled up. Okay, Bob. Oh, you want me to crawl this way with you? Let's crawl this way. We've got right and left, and right and left, and backwards, left, right, which becomes how high can I lift my knees away from the floor? Thinking downward facing dog. So give that a go. I have my knees on the floor in that crawling position. And then I hover. And then I go to my downward facing dog position. Back down to a hover, all the way down. Again, hover to a downward facing dog position. All the way back down again. Bob just wanted to show you how good he is at biting me. Again, hover, downward facing dog position. All the way back down again. If you can, pick where is most comfortable for you to stop. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's all the way. Right arm, left leg. Other side. Other side. Other side. And back. And all the way down. Now, in order to get that lift, we're going up. So something's got to go down. Meaning your arms and your legs have to be pushing down hard. From the collarbone, from the shoulder blades, from the hip joints, pushing ground away. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Now let's expand this and make this go somewhere. Here we are. Left arm, right leg are going to take one step forward, hold. Right arm is going to go underneath. And then back up. Square off. Other side takes one step forward. Left arm goes underneath. Square off. Right arm, left leg, one step forward. That arm goes underneath. Bob, please. No one cares today. No one bought a ticket to the Bob show. And just practicing doing that elevated sort of bear crawl with an arm going underneath. Now, if you can do that, what if you change your mind and you liberate a different limb? So we've got, okay, Bob, stop. Right arm, left leg. What if you lifted one leg and then you came back down? Other side takes a step forward. That leg gets to liberate. All the way down, all the way down. Turn around and repeat. I can't wait for this one to live on the YouTube. We're gonna be viral stars. Right arm, left leg, take a step. And then you can liberate an arm that makes sense or a leg that makes sense. Right arm, left leg, liberating an arm that makes sense or a leg that makes sense. I'm going to put him back up just so I can show you where we're going next. Come on, Bob. Go on in. Now you can continue to do that thing, or you can come back down here to the hover. Right arm, left leg, hold. Maybe from there, a limb liberates, and you can turn all the way over. Coming back, settle. Other side, take that step forward. You can hover here, liberate a leg, make it flip, and move. Step, you can hover at any point, liberate, move. Now we're in an up position, so something's got to push down for me to really not sink. Coming back around. One step goes forward, another step goes forward. Decide which scenario works best for you. Where are you in that scale? Are you in the crawl? Are you in a hover crawl? Are you in a bear crawl? Are you just liberating an arm or a leg? Are you doing a flip of some sort? How does that show up for you? This is not about doing the flip. This is not about doing the trick. This is about how well does my body understand the basics, the foundations, the way my body is in relationship to the world around me to create these new shapes and these new gestures. Give it 5 more tries. And settle. Good. How is all of that in relationship to you understanding and being in conversation better with the totality of your body? The right side and the left side and the way they talk to and integrate together. Make sense? From there, come all the way back. Step 1 foot back, the other foot back, so that you are in some version of a plank, and then set back down. Step back, plank, down, down, plank, plank, down, down. That might be where you're at today. If not, plank, plank, hold, right arm, left foot, take 1 step forward. Other side, other side, other side, and back. And down. That might be where you are today. Or you may want to come all the way down. Put your arms out into a baby lizard position. Tuck your toes. From there, can you lift your belly and chest off the floor? And back down. Belly and chest off the floor. Down. Belly, chest. Down. 1 more. Belly, chest. Hold. Hold. Right arm, left leg. 1 step forward. Other side. Other side. And back. rest, rest. So you can see, hopefully, just go into a little settling. Let Bob back out. There you go, Bob. He was really active today. So you can see understanding the foundations that we cover in MoveLab can inform historical movement or open up access to new, fun, creative movement. It's about understanding, it's about understanding the conversation going on inside, how it's relating to the world around you, puppy dogs included, and opening up access to choice. And that is what MoveLab is and what it can do. So go ahead and put your hands on your heart. This is your first class. I'm so sorry. It is not normally like this. Put your hands on your heart. Tell yourself thank you for showing up today. Take a look around your space. Tell your space thank you. It informed how you moved and where you moved. Take a look at anyone here with you today, Bob included, and just say thank you for inviting us into your community, for being a part of ours, and for being interconnected. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully you stick around for stress reset. I'll be around for just a little bit to answer any questions, and I'm sure Bob's got some comments coming in too. Thanks, everybody. Okay. Okay, what do we got here? I wish I had a puppy with me. Are you sure about that, Dorothy? Favorite class ever. My cat is getting into trouble here at home while Bob is disrupting in the studio. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Bob is so playful. Enjoyed working out with Bob today. Thanks. Thank you, and thank you, Bob Ross, for putting a smile. Bob, you're getting a lot of comments here. You should come over and read these. Bob is the best. Bob is pretty great, except for this. Okay, everybody, thank you guys so much. Alicia is not joining us today. So just a reminder, this is the last MoveLab class. And if you, hi baby, if you are on the email list, you will be informed when the next series starts. It's about mid-January, but don't forget we have a stress reset tomorrow and the videos will be up. Raymond, if you have access to it, will you put the video links up right now for anyone who is here, anyone who wants to check out the previous videos, or stay tuned. Stay tuned for this series. Oh, Bob. Okay. If you want the links, Raymond will have those up for you in just a little bit. I can't wait to watch this one over and over. I'm sure this one is going to end up on a viral video show somewhere. Thank you, Teresa. Appreciate the comments. Okay, everybody, I'm going to log off. Raymond is going to stick around. Oh, they're right up there. So if you want access to the YouTube, Raymond has put that up in the chat. We have a ton of videos. If you have any specific questions about me, or you want to get in touch with Bob and have a date with Bob, you can find me at james@jamescrater.com. And I'll see you tomorrow for Stress Reset and in January for a whole new series. Thanks, everybody. Bye. Bye, Raymond. Appreciate you. Bye, guys.